And I had auditioned for Danai's play. Danai Gurira, as many people know, is also a playwright.
Eclipse?
No, it was for Familiar.
Familiar, okay.
And it was going off Broadway. But I had worked with Andre, a good friend of ours, Andre Holland, and he and I, we all went to NYU, and so we were in a room and we were rehearsed, like he was working with me on this audition for Danai's play. And, you know, I just had it down and he was like, oh, you got this. You're going to get this. And that night or something, another audition came in for an untitled Dan Fogelman project. And it was 2 scenes. And I did not know, or maybe it wasn't attached. You know, it depends on who you ask the story, that there was a script attached. I just saw the 2 scenes. And it's pilot season kind of, so you know, you
so
get—
So things are kind of topsy-turvy.
I'm a working
get a
actor in New York. You didn't get—
I only got my 2 scenes.
Okay. Because I'm going to say the same thing. So, you know, working actor in New York is one of the auditions that comes in.
Yeah.
I'm very focused on Familiar and trying to get this.
Yes.
So I go in and I think Familiar was first, or maybe it was the pilot was first.
Also, let us say that Danai is one of your best friends too. Like you guys are homies.
Yes,
and so like,
right.
the excitement of working with your homie.
Yes, that was very strong, right? Yeah. So I think I may have gone into This Is Us first. I go into a back room at Telsey, like just a tiny little back room with somebody who's just running a camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just knock out the scene and go on with
your day.
Yeah, go on with the day. It's like one of
People can't imagine how unromantic it is.
There was negative romance.
Yeah.
Settle.
Yeah.
0 stars on Yelp. No romance.
Walk into an empty room and a person's like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And they're just reading like—
a little to the left?
Yeah.
Right. And then you know, slate it. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. And I did it and left, and then I'm off to Familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, let me get, because I don't want to embarrass my friend now. You know what I mean? My friend in the room, and then this person is the director. It's everybody. It was a panel of people. It's like 7 people. Because it's like the final. They just called me into the final. And I was like, okay, I'm good. I got this. I walk into the room. There is a particular part in the scene where scripted, the character removes her drawers.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Sure.
I thought—
Yes, go on.
I'm curious.
I thought—
Yeah, slow down.
well, why not include the prop
Why?
of the underwear? Since I have this down, it's going to flow like I'm taking off my drawers.
You doing a dress? Are we in a dress?
I'm
We
in a
skirt?
dress,
Okay.
you know,
I
and
got you.
somehow I rig it to where I'm not actually taking off, but you know, I'm making it. So when the audition's going well, that will really work.
Oh no. Oh God, Sarah.
For some reason, I don't know why. But it was like my tongue swelled in my mouth. The words just weren't coming out. It did not flow.
Yeah.
Whoever was reading with me, it was like there was just not a connection. I'm in there and I can feel the scene going to the floor. And I go to pull out my panties. And I pull the panties out, which is something that's already dead. Like, this is now dead. Yeah. So now it just looks like this girl throwing panties around.
I gotta finish
strong.
No, this was the plan. This was the plan.
Do what you rehearse.
Yeah.
I pull my drawers out, throw them on the floor. Y'all got any notes?
It was a mic drop moment? It was the end of the scene?
Is that exactly what you did? You said, y'all got these notes?
Oh, still.
Y'all, when I tell y'all there are moments in your life that you just wish did not happen.
Yeah, and the worst part, because I'm picturing it, the worst part is not that you threw them out. The worst part is you had to go pick them up. It's that moment. Right. It's that moment. There's right. Let me just grab these.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Let me
Bend down, pick up the underwear.
I'll take.
Let me just.
In my mind,
put it back on.
Put my drawers.
In my mind, they were right by the director's foot, and I'm just like, "Could you just take your foot off my?"
It was like your last ditch effort. You're like, do you know?
Okay. You know, and as actors, you know, you think, "Oh man, okay, so maybe it's one of those moments where it's not as bad as I thought."
Yeah, sure.
You know, and people were just quiet because they were
listening.
Engaged.
Yeah,
they were bowled over.
They were riveted, is what I was hoping.
Then I called
and
you.
No, I called her. And that's what I knew, because I was like, ain't nobody even call. And you know, when she hit me with the girl, you know how. things happen. And I was like, I promise you, I don't know what happened. And this is what she said. This is the wisdom that I got.
Yeah.
She was like, you know what? It's probably a blessing. I bet God is going to give you a pilot or something. And if you would have left my show for a pilot, I'd be mad. And I said, I promise you this. Hold on. I have a beep. Get on the other line. Click over. So they have a pin in you for this untitled Dan Fogelman project thing. And I said, okay, all right, cool. I got back over with her. And I was like, where did I go wrong that night? Like, I don't understand. Like, how did the audition get? And I continued the conversation with her.
Yeah.
While I got the...
You were like, yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Okay.
While I got the... Because it's pilot season and it just never felt like
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
it's going to happen.